I don't know what you guys have been up to this weekend, but I have seen Squid Game. And I think it was a very interesting show, a lot of different settings. And I've decided to come and play The Sims 4 and try to build the kind of games, playgrounds, the setting that they had. I have not been playing The Sims 4 for quite some time now, but I have the game right now. I've decided to go for a community lot for this. Anyone who's seen the show will know that this is kind of like somewhere you can go and compete in games. So it's not a residential lot. I don't know if you guys seen the show, but we're probably going to have some spoilers in this video. Use a lot of references from it. So you have been warned. I have been through the worlds in The Sims, and I think that the best one for this one, I wanted to do Strangerville. Like this feels fitting, but there are no big community lots in here. So these are too small. So I decided to go basically with Evergreen Harbor. I think Evergreen Harbor has this big lot over here and this one. This seems more secluded. Let's try it there. I mean, the settings actually are on an island, and on this island there are the playgrounds and there is the sleeping place, there are the offices, all of that is just hidden under that. Okay, what is this? Okay, that makes an island. Let's try to build stuff. I don't know if this is going to be enough space because the movie had a huge island and this is just a 40 by 30 lot. But anyways, we're just gonna hope for the best. So let's just make one big place where everything is. We're gonna have a basement. So there was a basement tool. Oh yeah. Basement, we have to have it from here. Let's do that basement. We're just trying to, we're going to try to see if we're going to make this work with all the playgrounds. Okay, maybe we'll make this one the place they sleep in. Let's just go and try to do this. So basically the place they sleep in is really basic. I feel that this is going to be easy, but then again, there are the stacking of the beds that seem a little bit tricky, and I think that I'm not really good at that. Well, I mean, half of it is like that, but at the same time, if we're going to do that, maybe we should just like remove the floor on here and try to make this room like this and this one just blue as the picture shows. You know what? I think this is too big. I mean, it's not too big for the actual game. They are fitting 456 people in here, but for The Sims, I think this is too big. Okay, so basically I just like put on some walls, just divided the room to make it a little bit more separated because we're going to have like a place where they're going to go up and down the whole thing. And then I think these are going to be the bathrooms, which I think can be on the same floor, which makes sense. Okay, so basically this is what I've done and I think I'm happy with it. I think I'm gonna go with it because I think that it looks okay. Yep, okay, sure. I'm fine with that. We'll go with it. Let's go and do bunk beds. I'm really excited because I've never played with bunk beds before. I'm really excited because I've never played with bunk beds before, and I think that this is a good opportunity. There's a lot of options we have, but I think I'm gonna go with this one because it comes in black. Ooh, swatches are going to be annoying in this. I was gonna say I'm probably not gonna be able to fit 456 beds in here, but I think I fit more, so let's just keep it to that. I think this is okay. It reflects the idea, and if you look at the picture, they're kind of like the same. So if you've seen the series by now, you probably know that there are a lot of hidden clues and Easter eggs. So we're just gonna have like scripts over there. Of course, we're not gonna have the exact thing as the games. We're just gonna wait for the custom content for that. They're probably gonna have a lot of custom content for this. Let's just put dogs and cats for now. Okay, so I think this looks okay. One more thing that I'm going to add, by the way, is the piggy bank, which was where the price accumulated. Okay, I thought we did have like a piggy bank or some kind of like teddy bear or something that can fit. I mean, right? Like we can have ourselves a big teddy bear in the middle. Okay. Yep. So the bear is just sitting in a pile of gold bars, so that's cool. This area right here is going to be one of those, it's supposed to be messy, it's supposed to be colorful, and it's supposed to be like a lot of stairs. Okay, the stairs are a little bit tricky, but I'm doing my best. The stairs are basically the place where they take you from one game to the other. We have to have like fences all over. We can have like half walls, I think. Okay, so I think that kind of works. No? Like I think this works. Let's just see what's gonna happen. Let's just wait. Let's try to copy colors. Let's try to get the mood set. Let's see how things go. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same upstairs. We're gonna have a passageway. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Okay, so for the railings for the stairs, I don't think that we have some with like colors like these ones, like the ones that I used on the walls. So I'm just gonna use this one. I'm really happy with the outcome that we have so far. This is cool. This is okay. So this is part of the stairs. So let's have like a big hallway over here. Okay, so let's make this room a little smaller. And this is going to be green light, red light room. So let's write these doors. There were like 2-3 trees around them. And then on the other side, of course, we had a huge tree. It was something similar to this. I don't know if this is going to be hard to find, but we need some kind of toy. Well, I don't know how easy that will be. We can have a robot. So if I don't find if I don't find the doll, if I don't find the toy, I'm just gonna have the bleep robot. What is this? Okay, this looks too friendly to be the scary toy. I think I'm gonna use it. Okay. What I like about this playground specifically is that there are not a lot of things to do. I'm just gonna have 2 nights over here because it just seems right. Don't we have like something for kids that has like trees and stuff like this? Yep. Okay, so they had sand on the floor. It was like really sandy. And they had like a line over here. So let's try to do that line. Should they like place it over here? I think that looks legit. That looks fine. That looks cool. Let's do the other playground, which was also easy, and I'm going to do it in a smaller size place. I'm thinking about it. So, okay, so basically what happened is we had to do the shapes for the next game. In this game, the participants get a jar with a honeycomb in it, a sugar honeycomb, and they have to take out the shape of whatever is drawn there without cracking it. And they had to choose between 4 shapes, which I illustrated here. There are the circle, the star, the triangle, and the umbrella. I didn't find any of those, so I decided to go with these. These look good, they do the job, and we're gonna present them in this area over here. Okay, I'm gonna use this door. I really don't care if it is not the same door as the one in the picture because this looks really cool with the background. So let's keep that. Let's add some clouds and let's do the playground stuff. And then, where can we find the outdoor toys? Okay, we just have that one. Don't we have like a slide? I think that I just had like a lot of hopes for this. We're gonna use the swings because we don't have any other options. Okay, this is basically the room. So we are done with 2 games. I'm not gonna go through offices like this space over here. We can have an office. These I'm not gonna build because we don't have a lot of input in and I'm just focusing on the games. Okay, so I think over here we can have a little passway. We are on the 3rd game, I think. So the 3rd game is Tug of War. And for Tug of War, they kind of like had a big stage because they kind of made it way up. So I'm gonna try to make it over here. So I'm just placing the floor just to figure out how we can do it. Okay, we have a very small space here to try to pull the rope, but it will make do for now. It will make do. Okay, so I think that looks good. I mean, we can have like walls going down, which kind of look cool too. I am not sure what should be placed in the middle, like what should be placed as the rope. But there was this one thing that cuts the rope whenever one of the teams loses. So I'm gonna use this for that. This looks cool. This looks accurate with the theme. This can be converted later to the VIP room. Oh. So I think this is the Tug of War room. I think it's done. And this is that just cuts the rope whenever someone loses. So basically I'm going to do 2 more games, which are the last 2 games. Let's do marbles real quick. And this is the place which gives us a hint that one of the characters, player number 1, had like memories over here, and he kind of remembers his past. This is where he used to play, and this is where his family lived, and this looks like his neighborhood. My game is lacking a lot. So anyways, there's a lot of hallways, there's a lot of corners where kids can play. It's like if you had a gallery and you just wanted to show some items, like for example, windows. So let's get some, yeah, that's cool. That looks good. So I think this room is looking okay. I didn't know how to play marbles. I've learned how to do it watching the series. So I'm gonna move on with our next room, and that's going to be the last game. I'm going to follow the same strategy that we did with the Tug of War. I want to be a slightly bigger, all the way there. Well, the actual game, they use an elevator to get there, but in here, we're just gonna use this. We don't have elevators in The Sims 4, do we? I don't think so. I think what I've seen is the dressers, and I thought that they were shaped like an elevator. Can we put a roof in the middle of a floor? Cool. In the game, it's actually 32 tiles. So let's do that, and let's do this. And we got ourselves, well, the glass thing. It's not glass though, Joe. Well, we can make it glass. Hi. I don't think we're going to have 32 tiles in here, but we're going to have as much as we can with the space that we have. Well, I know that this is not the actual game, but in case like one of the visitors just wanted to go to the other side, like they can walk in between. So that's kind of like a very, very practical way of having this. And it was very lit. Very, very, very lit. So let's try to find some lights, like some horrible, terrible big lights. I don't really know what to use, but I've used these ones. And I think that this looks okay. This looks cool. And I think with this, we come to the end of our build. I'm really happy with the build. Oof. Okay, so first of all, we did nothing from the outside because we don't have enough space to do anything. We just want to cover it with a big mountain. Hold on. Maybe we can still do that. The build looks really ugly from the outside, and this is how tall it is. We didn't come up with anything on top or around it. Very non-suspicious, right? This is the entrance. This is going to be an attraction park or an attraction museum for the show. This is not gonna be functional in any kind of way. I bet the beds don't work, and I bet that a lot of the functions do not work, so let's not go there. We go inside, and this is going to be the place where they first started, where they first entered and had their pictures taken. Let me just fix this real quick. Of course, I had to put on cameras everywhere because, you know, they were watching them. And after they take their pictures, they go down to their quarters where they're staying. So this is basically where they're staying. They go from here, and this is it. These beds are definitely not working. And also we do have the big prize, that is the money. And this is why the whole room is a little bit grim, because we wanted to show the main attraction, the money. These are supposed to be the bathrooms, but now we are focused on the main 6 games of the show. For the first game, which was green light, red light, they can come up here, and we have our little nice toy that goes around and eliminates people. For the second game, we have the sugar honeycomb, right? They go from this door right here. Of course, there is the door where they choose which of the shapes they want to select. They go into here, they do it on the floor, and then they get to go through the doors. And then when they're done, they leave through these doors back into the hallway so they can go back down to their quarters. For the third game, they had to play Tug War. They had to choose teams and pull the ropes. This is cat rope, but you know, you get the idea. and whoever wins just doesn't fall all the way down here. For the fourth game, they had to play glass marbles, which was in a neighborhood, fake neighborhood, which looks like this one. I think this one looks like it. I think this one looks good. It looks like a fake neighborhood. It has a lot of corners for two players to be playing. For the fifth game, they went and they did the glass bridge, which can be done in this room right here. It's not accessible. Oh, well, it can be accessible from here after you're done with this. They get upstairs. They have two type of glass. One that would break once you step on it, and the other one that can hold up to two people. So here we are with that. Tick, 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 tick. That's great. And for the final and sixth game, it was actually in the same place as the first game, but it had like drawings on the floor. And we all know that simple things in The Sims do not exist. So the round shape and the square. But anyway, the last game was Squid Game, which is the name of the series. Roll the credits. And it is a really nice show. It has a really, really twisted ending. So if you're into that kind of genre, just go ahead and watch it if you did not already. And if you did, tell me your thoughts about it in the comments. If you like this video, smash the like button below and subscribe. It's the red, big, nice, cute button. Just click on it. Well, I kind of enjoyed building this, and I kind of had fun with a lot of the rooms. But yeah, this is going to be the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for making it this far into the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. But until then, stay safe, be kind, and play video games.